It's the IMO pod with 3 young kings. Sukali, DT and Uzi on this. In my opinion, we're the pod of the year. We mix the banter with the edutainment. Sukali, you know, be the girl them sugar. Don't talk DT, designate driver. Tumichi Susa, Uzi takes it too far. You never know how far you can go if you don't try. We and them boys, we're not cohesive. Money, money, money.
As you see me today, I am in the sandwich. Oreo sandwich.
My favorite position you are there today.
Listen to this.
And you will play it very well.
You know, wherever you put me, I will succeed.
Yeah.
So I'm in an African sandwich. For me, I'm the Ugandan.
The African sandwich.
I'm sandwich between two Nigerians. It's okay. Moving forward, it's your boys at the In My PM podcast. We are back again. I know you've been waiting. Thank you for being patient.
Thank you.
Mulinde the Fourth, aka Sukali.
Hey. DT, don't talk, just listen.
It's your boy Uzi, aka Uzamaka.
That's
beautiful.
He said that.
I like that.
Yeah,
very tribal. Yes, brother, yes.
As you can see, we're smiling from here to here.
The amount of jokes we've had before the camera started rolling. You don't even understand. We have our special guest here.
Special guest.
For me, they are my favorite married couple. Yes. Even though I have married people in my family.
No offense.
That is so funny.
Is that wrong to say?
No, it's just honest.
It's honest, isn't it?
So, sorry, yes. I don't think you need an introduction, but this is Yemi and Tolu.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
You know, big people in the industry right now doing their thing. And we thought, if we're going to discuss marriage, who better to bring?
Who else?
We have been laughing since I collected them from the gate.
You collected them?
Since I collected them from
like
the
delivery.
Gate. We have been laughing. Like, these are hilarious. I love everything you produce.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate you,
I've been
man.
following you, especially since young days.
Bro.
Thank you, brother. We're still here. We're still looking
The journey.
Thank you.
One thing that I'm very disappointed in. I want to get things out.
Get
out of the table now.
Get disappointment out of the way.
now.
Let's talk.
This brother's tall.
Yeah.
I did not know he was this tall.
You feel like
says that.
on the camera, they you want to use the
No,
lens.
for real, guy. You know I'm very insecure about my height. You know, us Ugandans are not blessed with height. So when a man gets out of car, I don't want to look up to no man.
I kept on going.
I wonder who's taller though. Is he taller than the?
Who?
Is it?
Who's
He's
that?
taller than you.
Taller than Obi.
Oh my goodness, you man are bare tall, but I know. You see when it was tying his laces standing up.
I did see your mom, you know.
You know, my sisters would be envious of you because I've got quite tall sisters, funny enough, and they don't like seeing tall men with women that are not as tall as them because they feel like you're robbing them.
You're robbing them.
You always want to be
hilarious.
Just Mario.
Yeah,
It's true,
Who else is tough?
there's us that.
How many tall people are your family? Say, I beg.
Yes, we don't have a lot of
You
time.
just want to partake in
Let me tell you
conversation.
something about this party. Listen, you're getting pulled up on anything.
But he's got so
you
many
have
tosses.
to,
Just
you
Mario.
gotta be on point wherever you're saying. This guy's gonna pull you up.
I can see.
Anyway,
Don't lie.
I would never lie. I may bend the truth, but I will never lie.
Exactly. Good man.
Did you always want a tall guy? Were you one of those guys that I need my man to be?
Tall, dark, and handsome?
Because he's very tall.
I don't think I didn't say. Did I want tall? I don't think so.
What was your
Height
prayer?
wasn't in your requirements.
Height wasn't part of my requirement.
Okay.
I think maybe dark.
Okay.
Dark and funny.
I hit one target.
Listen, God doesn't give him two hands. You know
Dark
what I
and
mean?
funny. But this was like when I was in college anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm sure my prayer request would have changed if I was much older. Yeah, exactly.
Evolved. No, but thank you for coming on, guys.
Thanks for having us.
I know
I just
you're
want to say
busy.
your energy is wonderful, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
thank
love
you,
it. We
thank
can
you,
see
thank
how this works.
You can see the inner workings.
He's God, though.
I see.
Somebody else is God, though.
It's so funny. The other day we were talking about that. We said whenever something's going well, we're like, oh yeah, it's God, it's God.
It's only can only be God, man.
It can only
I think it's because we've known each other since secondary school.
But I didn't know you were this funny, though.
It's true.
So
They started
who
coming.
knew who first in
We all went to the
secondary
same school.
Same year?
We all went.
No, me and him were in the same year.
was
He
a
was
year
just
above.
1 year above, yeah.
Okay.
So you go to
He's
senior.
a senior.
That was senior.
But our year was
No, they don't do
more better
that.
than
They
his
don't
year.
treat me like this.
don't
No, zero
But you have to change
respect.
that.
No,
What's
no, you know
happening
why we
here?
don't
Is that what they do in
because-
Uganda?
No,
How-
he
how-
was the senior, but
Sebo.
their year didn't back us when we had that issue.
By the way.
Oh, there was
Yeah,
a beef.
they hid.
And you
His
back-
year.
He said that
So we
issue.
had no respect for them. The other brothers won. Because
Furthermore.
you remember?
You didn't back the
What do you mean furthermore? There's no furthermore.
There is just to add, because he said in
Why you
Uganda,
adding?
do they do this? In Uganda, I said, well, I'm a prince, I'm royalty. So furthermore, I should not be bowing down to such people. They should be looking up to me. Hence why I said I'm Melinda
This
the
guy
Fourth.
says such.
You see, that's why.
Understandable.
But we're all brothers, we're all equal.
Yeah,
We're all equal.
no problem.
But yeah, how's your day been? How you been?
Yeah, great,
We're
man.
good. Went to church.
Went to church.
Hallelujah.
Church was beautiful.
Yeah, you guys look great, man.
Could you give us one
thanks.
takeaway from church today? Because I didn't go to church today, unfortunately.
The takeaway from God is that like your setback is a transformation for
You're moving
you're
forward.
moving forward.
I needed that.
Yeah.
I swear.
What don't you need?
I can see that this you and this guy. I can see.
What don't you need?
I can see.
Always on me.
You picked the wrong place to sit, bro. You just sat
He
there.
does it to me as well, though. What do you
Nah,
mean?
but I'm receiving God's word, bro.
No, but I'm saying you need a lot of things, including the one they just mentioned.
Yeah, that what did you say, Guillaume?
Exactly what you just said.
It's almost like we're listening to just one message.
Telepathic.
No, okay. So basically, if you're in a season of, let's say, darkness, don't worry, you're gonna come out of it, and it's gonna be light at the end of the tunnel.
I don't know whether Pastor said that. I feel like
That's what I got from
you
it.
just
Sometimes you may be. Sometimes you may be in a season
that's chat GPT, bruv. What can I say? That's AI. That is AI for sure.
Artificial intelligence.
I love that.
You're so annoying.
You guys' arguments must be banter, you know.
Bruv.
I can't imagine how you would argue.
We do
No,
argue.
but
We
then
argue, but then it just turns into a joke.
No.
When I'm being serious, Tolu always goes into funny mode. I'm just like, nah, forget it.
You have to squash it, man.
You have to
squash the beef, man.
I love that, man. Okay, so whilst we have you, a black woman here, we are very shocked. Because, you know, they don't seem to like us men with podcasts.
They don't like us.
They say take away their microphones.
At all.
Why are they here? So
Take away their voice.
When we have a woman here, I normally ask her, what made you come, considering
Yeah.
if we listen
Men
to social media.
podcasts are not loved.
we should-
Like
Really?
Draco's word. We are decomposing. The male podcast.
Is that really a thing though? I feel like there's cap, man. I feel like there's just is a small group of people that are pushing this agenda. I feel like the majority of people
Don't really care.
I don't really care, man.
People chat shit.
Fair enough.
Very true.
Fair enough.
Very true.
Yeah, man.
But no, everyone should have a voice. Male or female.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of podcasts that they're just I
Talking
don't know
nonsense.
how they formulated stuff. They're just talking nonsense.
Yeah.
But there's
Yeah.
also with anything in life.
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of good and there's a lot of bad.
That is true.
So
I just feel like right now it's just really cool to hate on podcasts, men's one especially.
yeah.
And I'm like, if it's not for you,
You don't have to listen.
You don't have to
Listen,
listen. Yeah,
listen.
scroll past. Yeah.
people will take time to comment.
People have time.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like as human beings, we're just addicted to just even stuff that you're not, like you said, people that you don't even. If you don't like them, don't follow them. But you still see on the timeline, people will be arguing with people that they don't
comments.
like, and it's like if you don't like them, just don't follow them. It's not by force.
It's not by force, yeah.
Well, anyway, we're happy to have you here.
Exactly.
We're happy
We're
to be here.
having a good episode. Now, we normally start our episodes with a segment called In My Opinion, where we get sent dilemmas and then we give our opinions on them.
Okay, cool.
basically. As our esteemed guests, you guys will go first.
Oh God.
And also, is reading the dilemma in
In a Ugandan accent. So don't be alarmed.
Love it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say your accent. I love it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Oh, thank
yeah.
you. I've nurtured it.
I'm
of
just
late.
waiting for his comments.
Hey.
Yeah.
Here we go.
They love your accent. Go.
Uzi, go easy on him. Go easy on him.
Your enemies
Go
are
easy
always
on him.
closer than you think.
easy.
By the way.
But you have to keep them closer in order to monitor them. So keep me closer. Otherwise, it will be war. Just keep me closer.
Are you ready for the dilemma? Can I read it?
Okay,
Yes.
good. Read.
Van
Sorry.
Dyke. Okay. I begin. My wife and I. You see what I did there? My wife and I had our first big argument today, and I'm not sure how to resolve it. It was caused.
Wait, sorry. Are these real dilemmas?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys are like it.
No.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool.
They're real.
Oh, when she's just because they say today doesn't mean it was sent today.
Okay, okay.
Oh, okay. Yes.
We've got archives.
Okay, okay.
People
a
have
lot,
problems.
honestly.
Backlog.
Big backlog, by the way. Where was I? Start again.
My wife and I.
My wife and I had our first big argument today, and I'm not sure how to resolve it. It was caused due to the upcoming selection we had to make in regards to picking a secondary school for our son. I am a qualified teacher, also a head of year for the year 11s in my school. I have been teaching I have been a teacher for over 8 years.
Credentials.
Qualified.
Very
Experience.
needed. So when it came to choosing a school, naturally, I assumed my advice would be taken.
Yeah.
I advised a school which had an outstanding rating from Ofsted with great facilities for the children. Whereas my wife championed a school that had a good rating, but smaller classes and was closer to home. So make school drop-offs and pickups much easier.
Okay.
My issue is, I believe as the husband and leader, I should make the final decision if we cannot come to an agreement. But she is adamant she will not change her mind.
Wow.
As the main caregiver and the one who will be doing the school pickups and drop-offs, she believes she should get the final say.
Hey,
Should I budge?
we have a conundrum, guys.
A very big one, by the way.
Well, ladies first.
The first word now, they will say,
I would like to understand your perspective.
Perspectives.
they will say it's a narcissist now.
By the way, if he went fast,
Narcissist.
misogynist. Yeah, good call, my brother.
Feminist, darling.
This one spun
That's
me
a
too.
serious one,
It spun
man.
me. I was like, whoa. But I'm not married, so I thought I could not.
Don't know
have-
what to say.
I don't
You're
know
not
what to-
qualified to speak on
To
this
say what to
matter.
do.
So she does the pickups and the drop
She
offs.
does
Yeah.
it. She sounds like she's the main caregiver.
Can I just say that school
Runs.
runs
It's a
are
lot,
the
man.
longest things
Yeah.
ever.
I agree. I
It's
agree.
so long.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like I'm on her side for that. But I feel like I would listen to my husband in the sense that obviously he has the experience in teaching. The credentials are there, innit? So I would listen to him. But there needs to be some kind of compromising.
Like,
Yeah, what does it look like?
For me, it's just like how many? Is it just two schools
Is
that
she
they're
got-
choosing?
Is
What's
he
the-
gonna help with the school run?
I don't have the information.
If he helps with the school run, then that's different.
Is that the compromise then?
That would be the compromise.
Because
Okay.
she's
Can't be
sounding,
the school
she's
run.
sounding from that. It sounds like, oh boy, you are here choosing, saying you have to go here.
Yeah.
No, you
But
do
I'm
the
the
work.
one that's running up and down.
By the way,
Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like with that, that's where definitely a compromise has to be, unless he's the one that's just bringing in the cheddar and she's chilling. I don't know what the dynamics are
dynamics
like.
is. I
But
understand.
yeah, in that perspective, there needs to be a compromise. But at the same time, it's like the guy has experience. He has a lot of experience, and you want your child to go to the best of the best.
Yeah.
At the
That's
end of
the
the day.
thing.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
I think the woman's main issue is the school drop.
yeah.
If he can help with that, calm.
But she said something that I'm akin to because I've been searching schools there.
Right.
Smaller classes. Her school is good rating, smaller classes.
Listen,
Does
all
that
that
matter?
smaller no, it doesn't.
what is she? Why do you think she put that in? Small
I think she
classes?
put smaller classes in because smaller classes mean more attention paid.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Each
right,
child.
Smaller
right,
class,
right.
larger class, medium class.
The child will still
When
do
you-
what the child is doing.
Exactly. You need to give your child extra support. That's it.
Okay.
So when people say, "Oh, you're going to private school, I'm going to grammar school because there's only 7 people in the class," bruv, when you get home, you still need to obviously spend time with your child and educate them. What did you learn today at school? Let me help you out with this. Let's do some, even though it's long.
Yeah, very long, by the way. Especially when you're like with your child, they're like,
You're
what's 1
teaching
plus
them,
1?
and
And
they're
they
saying
just
the
say
wrong-
5. I ain't like my bro.
Yo,
Plus 1.
and they'll be shivering at that point. He said, "Oh, 1 pro 4." He said, "No."
So look, you have to have patience.
Have you guys got kids?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
2
nice.
kids.
Really?
Yeah.
How old?
6 and 4.
Big boy.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
he's senior man.
Come on.
2, Meiji.
Okay, boy, girl.
2 girls.
2 girls.
Girl
Really?
dad. Girl dad.
1.
Yeah.
I'm proud of all of you. I'm coming back to the ball. That's
Let's do
lovely.
another episode.
Yes, yes.
Nice.
I'm down.
Yeah.
That's
Very
that's
nice.
So we know the struggle. Trust
know
me.
the
That
struggle.
morning,
Yeah.
every morning. Hey, we know the struggle.
That school run is not a joke, man.
not a
No.
joke.
Bruv, last week Tolu tried to pay me £100
Bruv,
to do the school
I was
run
like,
in the
no,
morning.
I was knackered.
What you not do
We
that?
went out. We went
That's
out
it.
the night
Where did we
before.
go?
We went out with
Was it recess? No, it wasn't recess.
no. This week we went out with management.
Oh yeah, and I was.
We came back home at 3 a.m.
I was finished.
and it was, I think, Tolu's time.
Yeah.
No time.
Yeah,
you
we-
don't- oh,
we
so
swapped,
you don't have.
we swapped.
Oh, nice. You
That's
have a
nice.
diary.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm not getting up.
So in the week, Yemi will do 3 days, and then I'll do the last 2. Then the
And it was
following week,
swap.
I'll do the 3. Then she do the 2.
Wow. So you
just
lot
in
very
case anybody wants to.
Yeah, there's
It
very
wasn't coming from us.
50-50.
I mean, it's a template, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Equality and
Reference.
finance.
But,
It was like, babe, I'll pay you
so I
£100.
was
I was
knackered.
like,
But Yemi was just like, oh no, she just shagged me that day.
I got up. I said, don't be irresponsible.
and
Get
I was,
up
and me,
now.
I was like, is that not your child?
I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Oh my goodness. So
I didn't want it.
would they have paid you though if you done it?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh wow.
I said, I'm not doing it.
£100 or hey.
These guys said,
£100.
You know when the eye go from red to white?
I would wake up £100. I don't know.
want it.
You must be good because
Listen.
I would have taken £100.
I was
me
shattered.
50
I
now.
wanted to stay in bed. I didn't
Why
want
did you even negotiate 150?
I didn't want it. I didn't want it. I
She's
wanted
got
that
the
bed.
the
she
money.
didn't want the peas,
I
bro.
You know
didn't
that morning
She
sleep.
said, I'm not about material things.
Women they get into the philosophy
Philosophy,
bro.
bro.
Money's and everything.
Money's
I
and
didn't want
everything.
it.
I know the day after you're thinking about the £100.
You
bro.
know?
And then it was like, oh, please, babe. Oh, please. I said, you get up now and stop being irresponsible.
She did, and I did.
Oh, that's a
How
good
far?
man.
How far is the school from?
Yeah, what is
from
your
where you
journey?
live?
Yeah.
Like 10 minutes drive.
Some of us are suffering.
So you gave up £100
for 10 minutes.
Go look, back home. Before you even know you're
You know it's hard.
No,
or
because you
something.
know, that means I have to get up, bath Tiwa, get her ready, sort out her food.
it includes all of this.
Yes.
Oh, you thought it's
No.
It includes all the...
Get her ready, everything.
okay.
Wake her up,
That's
wake her up and everything.
Bro.
Get bath her. It's the whole package.
Should have been at least
You
two
should have
bills.
said 250.
Yeah, or 250. Yeah, 2-man thing for the rest of everything.
No,
You know,
that's
sometimes
pushing it right.
they can take long to get ready.
Yeah.
It's long.
Oh, it's the worst. It's the worst.
long.
And they never finish their
I'm
breakfast.
glad my
And
kids
you
they
look,
can
you
get
guys got
themselves
2
ready.
as well.
No, I'm glad they do their own
themselves
thing.
ready,
They
yeah.
do their own
Till it
thing.
gets ready now.
She gets ready now, yeah.
It's lovely.
So then, okay, back to this situation then. So, is there a world where, let's say he wasn't a teacher, didn't have the credentials, as the husband, his philosophy, he believes he should have the last word as the leader. Does that still count?
When you hit that, when you come to that crossroad where both a decision needs to be made. What do you think?
The man's the head of the house. That's what I believe.
Hallelujah.
If Tolu says yes, we go.
I mean, that's what she says. Isn't it?
But that doesn't mean that I will always have a say. But
I feel
When you look
like
at
I feel like the man should have the say for sure, but I feel like also it's a conversation that you guys will have amongst. It's not just like, oh, I'm choosing this and that's final without an understand, without her agreeing. I mean, she'll be happy as well. That's what I feel like. Both parties need to be happy at the end of the day. Yeah,
But I think looking at that scenario, right, for me, I feel again in a relationship, I think you should also have certain things like where someone should take lead in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because you know the strength.
Yeah.
Of like, for example, you're talking about this scenario, right? The guy is qualified. He does that for a living. So naturally, even though, you want the closest, just let him have that decision because naturally he's more versed in that area. There might be other things where she's like, you know what I mean? She maybe around the house, maybe we want to pick something around the house or maybe a decision that you just know she's got more experience in. Let her, make that decision sometimes. Don't always be, because I'm a man, it must always be, that way. So that, I think that way. So let your man go to that school, man.
What have you, uncle?
What do you think?
Me, I'm echoing everything everybody has said.
Look at
Mr. Ekoa. Mr. Ekoa.
Over echoing.
ECOWAS.
I think you have hit all the important points, So there's not much I can say.
I feel like all your plan, you're just on this guy's neck.
That's all you want to catch you out. That's it.
That's your only job today.
No, but I do agree. I remember I was once in this conundrum, this predicament, where I was like, me and my partner, we were not agreeing. And I was like, where do we go from here? Yeah? You chose me to be your man.
To be your king.
To be your king. You placed me everywhere. I'm my man. But now it comes to decisions, you no longer trust me. Yeah? When it comes to getting advice for things, you come and get my advice. But this one, because I don't agree with what you're doing, I'm no longer trusted. I believe that, like you said, the man should lead. Do you know what I mean? If we've had the conversations, we've all pros and cons, we've thrown them there, and I'm like, listen, because I'm willing that if it goes wrong, my decision, I will take the flak for it.
course.
But what you find is if you go with their decision and it goes wrong, you're still picking up the pieces.
Yeah.
And that brings resentment. That brings bitterness. So the way I see the situation is, I agree with you. Let's do the compromise, Mr. Man. Go to your school, but then maybe help with the
School runs.
I don't see how he can do that though. He's a teacher.
That's what I was thinking.
So it
That's
needs
a
to
bit
be
deep.
in school before the kids arrive.
I've even deep
That
that
is
still.
true.
That's what I'm
Actually,
saying.
I forgot
So
about that,
really and
actually.
truly,
Right.
is a mad one.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe
Sticky one.
that's what's doing her as well. She's probably thinking
Thinking, oh,
you
you-
that you're
You're
not
not
even
even
here.
here.
I'm
That's
the
what
one
I'm saying.
upgraded. You know what I'm saying?
This is the thing.
You're looking at other people's kids.
Yeah.
instead of your own kids.
Unless maybe they can sign up for Breakfast Club.
Club, yeah.
True.
That's how you cheat.
Oh,
Damn,
extra-
I'm a dad, isn't it? Jesus.
I forgot
extra-
about that.
Breakfast
You
Club.
don't know what that
I
is.
didn't know. I was thinking you're talking
Yeah,
about
but that
Charlemagne
comes
and
with
them,
money,
man.
bro.
I thought about DJ Envy, man. I was like, what's that? Why DJ Envy got to do this?
Some kids have-
That's in America. What's happening?
Some kids have to be dropped out of school
Yeah,
earlier.
Okay.
So they can go to Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they
So
have
maybe
breakfast
their
there.
parents have like a job where they start mad
Early.
early. and all that. Yeah, so you
And they have
That's
after school club as well.
after school club.
Yeah, I
as
know
well.
That's another
Okay.
expense too, isn't it?
That's an issue.
Yeah,
So that,
but
he
what
would have
I'm
to.
saying
He would
is-
have to incur that expense.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the compromise we're talking
compromise.
about, isn't it? But to him though, and I think it just depends if he wants to die on that hill, innit? Like, what is that?
Down the line.
Because there's two things he has to do now.
true.
The day he drops the kid and also pay for the Breakfast Club.
That's
so
true.
that's if he wants that decision to stand. So sometimes, you know, if you want to have that decision, the bullets might have to swallow.
In the relationship, there's always a sacrifice.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Give
you
it
exactly.
have to- there's always a sacrifice, and you just have to know what that sacrifice is. You got
Facts.
man.
But do you also feel like even in relationships, there's still an element of selfishness as well, to a certain extent, not over but small.
Give an
Because
example.
if like
If you're
she
selfish, you can't be in a good relationship.
no, but what I mean, like I know what you mean, but I'm saying in that situation, the main thing she's focused on is like,
distance.
I'm doing the dropping.
Like the
So
distance.
she's fighting as well for
Yeah,
what
yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense for her.
Yeah.
Like no, that's
I would have loved
Do you
to
know what I'm
know
saying?
though in that dilemma situation if what she does.
For work.
Yeah, I would have loved because there's no
Would've been
mention
good.
of that
That was
because
good.
I think you mentioned a point earlier on where if she's just like a
Stay-at-home
stay-at-home
mom.
mom
Yeah,
and he
he's
works
doing
for the,
all
I
that.
don't think there
Yeah.
should be a conversation.
Yeah,
Like, that
I think
shouldn't-
that's just even
that's a no-brainer.
selfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, it's not quite open and shut. Okay,
I thought we were done, but
No, but still, she just wants to be free. Why does she have to do the school run all the time?
oh wow.
Interesting.
the workout home is a lot, by the way.
yeah, it is a
Yeah,
lot.
it's a lot
to
of
be
So
work.
you're
fair.
saying, okay, so if
That's a job on its
Yeah,
own.
it's
To be
a-
fair.
one?
You're
Which
right.
one? Which
you know
one?
what I mean?
You are here recording. Who is taking care of the household?
No. I mean the point. What I mean,
It's a hard work,
the
oh.
window from that. What time is it?
Window.
8:55. You drop them, isn't it? 8:40. There's that window to around that 3 of about 5-hour window there.
that she gets to do her own thing.
Yeah.
Wash
Clean
your
what?
clothes.
That's why you have to make sure the house is always clean, so you don't have to keep doing it every day.
Look at your mouth.
The audacity.
I'm telling you. No, but listen, I don't know.
That's interesting.
So are
It's
we
an
saying
interesting
that
perspective to think about.
if the husband is the breadwinner and she's a stay-at-home mum, then she must do the drop-offs regardless? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying she must do it, but I'm saying in this
Situation,
scenario,
yeah.
right? I think like, and again, it would be nice to also know the distance of this other school as well. It would have helped because maybe like, okay, let's say the one that's closest maybe like 10 minutes drive, and the other one is maybe like 20. I don't think it's too much of a. Do you know what I mean? And so I think like some details are needed. Like that's what I'm saying with
For you
things.
to
innit?
know what the
Yeah.
overall
Yeah,
thing is.
some
True.
details are needed. But like if it's like 1 hour away,
Then
then I can be like, yo, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because an hour to go. By the time
Yeah.
I come back, it might be time to get ready, start going again to go and pick them up.
Bad
So it depends. No, the real talk. So it depends on like those details are needed.
What's
I think they're
11?
needed.
It's like year 6. 11.
Uh-huh.
Huh? No, he's head of year.
Oh, okay. I thought it was-
yeah,
We
okay,
don't
okay.
even know
The guy,
how
yeah.
the kid is, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Okay.
So
Okay,
yeah.
so I think general consensus, compromise.
compromise.
Yeah.
There's a compromise
Yeah.
needed here. How you compromise, my brother, is down to you.
I mean, that's your.
Yeah, that's your own. But for us, we think you should compromise maybe with the breakfast club or helping with the drop-offs. Or maybe even some of us pay, you can pay someone to take your kids to school.
Yeah. Extra support or extra help.
Everything just leads back to costing more.
It does.
Yeah.
Add into the
Compromise.
budget.
To be fair, it just sounds like we haven't got enough information, but it sounds like she's doing a lot.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel like she's frustrated.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
For her not to.
She said, "I'm not budging."
Yeah, for her to say, she even used the word budging.
I'm
I
not
think
budging.
she's frustrated. That's what it is.
Yeah.
She's had enough.
She's had enough of the relationship or the. I don't know.
Don't start
ruining people's marriages here.
Underlying issues.
She's had enough of.
She's had enough
She's
of
having a
that.
school run. That's what she said that she's not nudging.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
So on top of that, our brother, we think prayers and fasting are also needed here.
Yeah,
Very important.
very, very
Maybe
necessary.
put God in the middle. He can help resolve these.
God can always solve any
He
situation.
can.
It's true.
Hallelujah. Won't he do
Funny,
it?
we seem to call him
Well,
a lot
he
only
do.
when there's problems. And when things are going well,
You
we
don't want
have
to
to
remember
relax.
again.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
But yeah,
human
hopefully, bro, you get that sorted. Please message us back to let us know how it went. Or if you want to add detail.
Yeah, please.
If you want to add a bit of detail. So, okay, come back to the podcast now. Off camera, I was asked what is going on in the back of my hair.
Yeah.
Yesterday, we were invited to 80s,
70s disco.
disco theme
nice.
party.
Yeah.
And it was my cousin's birthday, shout out Leonie Joyce. And she was worried that the man them won't adhere to the dress code.
Okay.
So she gave me the
Why
bird
did man
call.
them do that? Anyways, go on.
That is a conversation that we can have actually, because he's one of the man them. But anyway,
You see why? You see it?
so it intertwined. So basically, we had a game that we did for TikTok, and I lost a bet.
Okay.
So I had to do something mad,
Okay.
which was basically
You relax your hair.
Bring it. Show the
Golly.
public. Show the public.
Williams.
William.
Whoa.
yeah, you can say.
Oh, it's nice hair.
You can see the grey.
Wow.
Yeah, you can see the grey hair.
So what, you had to relax it or straight?
No, I did not relax it. God forbid. I silk pressed it. I didn't know.
What does that mean?
That's iron.
Maybe she
That's
can
a
tell
roller.
us. She can tell us what it
Basically,
is.
when you put like hair straighteners and like oil and you make it slick.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
So-
his hair can go back to normal.
Yeah, once
Yeah,
you
she
put
said
water,
once I wash it, it'll
yeah,
go
it'll go back to normal.
Ah, thank God.
Well, you thought I perm my hair?
I think so, man.
Never that, bro.
I've been side-eyeing you from yesterday.
Can you
So
imagine?
that's why you have to buy it.
Bombastic side.
Yeah, so I went as a pimp. I went as a pimp.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I went as a pimp. How does it look?
Yeah, you should leave it like that.
Should I
Actually.
leave it like
Yeah, leave it like
easy,
that. You're like, as I told you, just pay me.
Yeah.
I'm walking around with you with powder on the side. Anytime anybody just right, yeah.
I went as a pimp. But speaking of men during the dress code, he wasn't really.
You didn't.
He wasn't feeling. He
you dress
tried.
up?
Me,
But he
I
doesn't-
did. I did.
No, he
Freedom
looked,
Fighter.
Yeah, he looked like you know, like Marvin Gaye when they did the whole
Yeah, that-
Black Power
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
So why didn't you? Okay.
I don't know, it's not my cup of tea. Those department.
Okay. So this one just said tracksuits.
No, he tried. He tried. He wore trousers and
Even when I came, I opened my shirt to here. I got close to the venue. I said, "This is a
You
beautiful
say
one."
I feel vulnerable. It was feeling
I feel
vulnerable.
naked.
I just look in the cream I've used, it's shiny. I said, nah.
you rub baby oil. Like
I just buttoned it up quickly. I said, look, this can't
I'm so done.
Does it annoy you when people don't adhere to dress codes?
It don't annoy me,
It
but I
does.
just
Don't try it.
wait.
I love this. I love, that's exactly what we would do. That's
Let me
not-
land. Let me land.
Yeah, land.
It don't annoy me, but it irritates me. That's the same thing.
Sort
I put a dress code there for a reason. Follow it. If not, stay at home.
I remember when we had what did we do? And it was like everyone had to wear. We threw a party. Remember that? And Olu wore. He was meant to wear white or something. He came in black. He
Yeah, he
purposely
came in
out
black.
Nah, come on.
I had to
No,
hot
that
him
one
up.
there's mad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that one
one-
there's
that
mad.
is
Because you're
rude.
gonna stand there like a sofa.
That one is too much.
Because now you've become the main attraction.
Literally.
We're all in white like angels.
You know what I'm
Why
It's not
are
your
you black?
event.
It's not. Do you know that one?
But do you think it's enough to like not let them in?
Ooh, that's a very good question.
Yeah.
I feel like
If I'm the celebrant and I've said everyone come in, let's say denim, and you ain't wearing denim, I wouldn't be like, don't come in, but like.
you get side eye Friday.
When you come in, I'd be like, why are you wearing that?
I'll be pouring everybody drink. I'm passing you. 100%.
I'd be like, why didn't I would say something, especially if you're my close
Make it
friend.
uncomfortable.
Wow.
I'd be like,
We definitely go to the side. But can I talk to you?
Chat.
Yeah, come and chat.
but you know what? Do you know why people know me? They know to come on, like come as I say.
Come as I say, no. I
Would you
like
put
that.
them in a naughty corner like just be like, you go and stand over
You
there.
have words.
You have words.
But you know what I think it is here? Because the way he was dressed, I would have probably done that. Because that's kind of like, because with me,
I
I'm
feel
someone.
like you had a gripe with. Say it. What
No,
you
I just.
felt.
So who did you come as?
I just wore a silk shirt. Was the shirt silk enough?
Yeah. Was it sateen? I don't know if it was real silk.
Okay,
I don't know if it was real silk.
Satin shirt with just straight trouser and loafers. That's why I came. The trouser wasn't flaring. Okay, it wasn't flare.
But like, to be fair, he had effort.
It wasn't bad.
Give him
I feel like
for effort.
What it is with me, I have certain things that I feel like even if I was like big. There's just certain dressing I would not do.
Yeah,
and that was just one of them. So I was like, nah.
Is it due to religious reasons?
It's not religious reasons. It's just not my.
It's not a cup of tea. Yeah.
It was basically those Nigerian artists that go to weddings and just start judging everyone. Like, look at this one. Look at what this one.
But if you don't like the 80s, 90s, like big chains, tracksuits.
Oh yeah, with the Kangos.
Oh, so it was Soul Train.
Yeah,
sounds like a Soul Train.
You could just put an afro on your head.
Everyone had afros.
I know, but the whole flair thing, I said, nah.
He didn't like the whole that's not your vibe.
Yeah, it was too much.
Some people went, he went a ham with it.
But it's all it's just fun.
That's what I see it as memories. But they see
who's they?
No, sorry. I feel like with Uzi, I'm not gonna talk for him, but from what he said, I feel like he just sees it as, bro, I'm G'd up, bro. I'm man them. Man can't be wearing flares, bro.
And it's Igbo as well.
Yeah.
Already I can see that already.
It's always hard 24/7.
Where you can see me? I'm a happy-go-lucky guy. Give me a fee, my idea to it.
You look like happy-go-lucky.
It's all part. It's all part.
Things, I was seeing some things. I said, brother.
I don't even know about you anymore.
You were comfortable walking around East London like this.
It's all part of the experience.
Exactly. But you know what? There's certain things, I probably wouldn't. I feel like I wouldn't be able to pull off.
Yeah,
I think that's what
Babe,
it is.
you can pull off anything.
Come on,
that's the right word to use. I can't pull
that off. But I will attempt something else.
Like the way he was dressed, that I appreciate.
Like Tolu can't wear skinny jeans.
Yeah,
thank you.
That's like me.
Yeah, because he's got really big thighs. Yeah,
but you could have done the flares.
But the thing is, you see, my problem is, I think because it's something I need to change anyways. I've told myself because if I'm not interested in something, I'm
just
not
switch off. Yeah,
it's like, no, that's not me. So when he came, I was like, I don't know people can also dress the way he was dressed. Because if I knew...
But did you guys not discuss your outfit?
No, we don't do that.
Yeah. And normally we might do, but on the occasion, I didn't even know they were coming.
Okay.
You told me the day before that you were coming.
Let's not go down this road.
Okay, let's go.
Because there's some inconsistency.
It's a very unreasonable
part. They'll be domestic.
Okay.
We'll move on, but we'll show you our outfits off camera.
We'll talk about after, exactly.
But okay, back to the main premise of the show anyway. We're going to talk about marriage. Do you know what I mean? And we just feel like in our...
Favorite topic.
You love it, yeah?
I love
Obviously, it's the main thing about your podcast as well. You look about
I love podcasts that I don't feel like I'm on the podcast. This is perfect.
Just we are family. We are family, by the way. This is your home.
Fantastic job, guys.
Thank you.
Amen.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Amen.
Oh, my days.
No, but you know, in our generation, like, I'm not going to bring statistics today because these lot bully me when I bring statistics.
No, bring it. I want to hear.
Statistics.
But I wasn't prepared.
He didn't bring it, so you're going to blame us now.
I am. But you know, I'll get it and we'll talk about it.
After.
After.
Okay.
But marriage is on a decline, especially in our generation.
Okay.
Oh, 100%.
And divorces are
rising.
prominent. They're rising. Especially when I see our social media age, Banang. Everybody feels like they're just more interested in opinions of others than what they actually believe themselves. For example, a lot of women saying, like Ugandan women, I can speak for them, when they say they won't date a Ugandan guy. But yet you've never dated one. So how do you know they're bad? Oh, because, you know, so-and-so said it or so-and-so said it. So looking at your story, obviously I don't want to sound like I've been over-preying, but I have.
Bro.
You guys are childhood sweethearts, as they call them.
Yes.
That is a great feat because not a lot of people can. Marriages broke up during COVID. You know what I mean? You lot have managed.
I have the statistics for you.
You have them?
Yes, sir. So it says the current UK divorce rate in the UK is estimated to be 42%.
That's high.
That is
very high, nearly half.
Wow.
Yes, sir. So,
you see,
did they give an age group there?
No, they didn't.
Okay.
It's not your group, don't worry.
Don't worry, you know, fine.
That's wild.
See?
That's sad.
It's very sad. But yet your marriage is very successful. But yeah.
How do you know that?
Ooh, that is a good point. Perception.
Your perception.
Perception. See? I'm also a victim. But yeah, run us through, like, how did you meet? High school? How did
So
you...
I was in the canteen. Yemi saw me. She slapped my bum.
Wait. You're
Just like that.
lying.
Wait, you can go to
And say
prison for
follow
that
me.
now.
Lying.
Yeah, what going, brother? What going?
Lying. Tolu's lying.
What happened then?
What's your version of the truth?
So actually, Tolu saw me in the college canteen, came up to me, sat next to me, and said, "Is your hair weave?"
Oh, brave.
That was the first thing he said.
Was
Wow.
it?
No, it
for
wasn't.
that- Okay.
It was like,
How did that? Yeah, what was your thought? What was your
I was
thought
like, I
going
remember I was
forward?
sitting down, like, let's say, and he was there, and then looked at me. He goes, "Is your hair weave?" And I think I was eating that day, and I just looked at him and I thought to myself, "No."
You thought,
And
who
he was
is
like,
this
and
guy,
he was
bro?
like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay." And then he was smiling at me, and I was thinking, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And then he disappeared.
Disappeared.
Man, just dropped the bomb.
Magician.
He disappeared.
Just left her bamboozled, bro. What the hell?
I remember sitting there thinking, what is that? And then he disappeared. And then he used to always come to my college, try and get my attention and whatnot.
Oh, you didn't go to the same college?
No, opposite.
Oh, okay, cool. All
Opposites attract.
Oh, I see what you did there. Love that.
Hey,
And then, he used to come to my college trying to get my attention. I used to be like, oh, just go away. And I remember one time I was sitting outside college bench, you know, when you have your little break, came up to me, said something that made me laugh. I still can't remember what you said to me that day.
Must have not been that funny then.
No, it wasn't. He said something to me and I started laughing. And then I was like, okay, this guy's actually kind of all right. And then we exchanged MS. Do you guys remember MSN?
Yeah.
how can we forget?
Can you imagine?
MSN, we'll be speaking on MSN every day after
day.
college. I'll pretend like I'm doing my homework. My
Over
dad,
wasting your parents' internet.
hey, yo,
Dial-up.
Hey, yo,
Dial
dial
up.
my dad would be like, Yemi, are you doing your work?
Yes.
Yes, sir. I'll be talking to Tolu, and then we exchange numbers, and we'll speak for
We'll speak on the
hours.
phone, bruv.
Do you remember Friday Pass?
That,
Yeah,
or
I did. Because that's the only time you could speak
That was
sleep on the
100%.
phone.
Only time.
Friday
100%.
Pass, speak.
them ones who are doing real love. I used to like, be holding the phone there.
And then,
My tall self, bruv.
I'm telling listen, kids today will never
They would
understand.
never
No, they wouldn't.
how we
These struggles,
suffered.
Hey.
and then he asked me to be his girlfriend in his college canteen
Oh.
when I went to go and get food, chips and beans. Me and Tolu love food, by the way.
That is
So
nice.
I went to his college, and then he was like, "Oh, would you be my girlfriend?" And I was just like, "Yeah." Then he started going to the
Yeah.
canteen. Ladies, just asked to be my girlfriend. She said, "Yeah, making such a big scene. And actually, before that, he
Give
even
my
said,
some worse, bro.
Love is love, by the way.
before that, he was like, "Oh, you know, I'm gonna marry you," and I was just like, "Yeah, whatever."
Intentions.
Well, you seem like you're a bit gangster with it, innit?
No, whatever.
That was over pounding. Yeah.
And then here we are, 15 years
Wow.
friendship,
What a story.
7 years married. We've got a beautiful daughter.
Wow. This is beautiful. My cheeks are.
I'm telling you.
That's
Look at this guy.
smiling.
Huh? That's
Yeah.
dope,
I just
man.
love love and I love black love.
Oh.
Honestly.
That's great.
We too, we love love.
So just wanted to ask, so back in the days, I think like when was this? Like about 13, 14 years ago, I think your first content I came across, was it like the Facebook?
Facebook date.
Date.
Yeah, that's probably like 2009, 2008, 2009.
That wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was on time. Bro, listen.
I was there before that.
That's what
I was there.
Just to let everyone know.
Definitely
Should
not
be
a
that
gold
person.
digger.
She was shooting.
There
in the
was
gym.
no goal to dig. Just EMA.
Just
That's what that was there.
EMA.
You might remember EMA?
30 pounds.
30 pounds.
You be there checking your account.
What?
It dropped. Splashing.
But then my mom was charging me rent, so I had to. Anyway, we won't get into
You're
it.
paying you're paying rent on £30 EMA.
Bro, every
struggled.
week I had to give her £15.
You're giving her.
It makes you responsible though.
It did. It did.
Look at the man you've turned out to
By
be
the way,
today.
I can even afford silk press. I am mad. But yeah, go back to the Facebook.
No, I mean she literally
she was-
answered it. No, because I was gonna say, did you guys know was you guys together then? Because
And they were.
I've known of him since around that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember you probably would remember this. I used to see you in Rochester. Was it called? No, I mean was it Liquid and Envy or something like that?
Swear.
I don't know if you remember them
What
days.
is- what-
I'm talking so.
Are you sure that was
way.
in Basildon?
Yeah, Basildon. Yeah, Basildon. Yeah.
That's
Like,
crazy.
he's been
nice.
around for years, bro. And then to be able to
Tolu's
like,
Asian.
were studying fossils.
Pioneer.
Listen, and to be able to navigate all of that and still be even bigger now and relevant now, how's that journey been for you?
Oh, first and foremost, thank you, my brother.
Come on, man.
For that. Yeah, the journey's been like any other journey of any other human being. Like nothing is just straightforward. I've had my ups and downs and all of that, but I've always just trusted God first and foremost, knowing that whatever it is, I'm gonna get through it. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Especially like being within this industry and whatnot. Like I'm literally the first, innit?
Literally.
Seriously.
Man's the goal out here.
Come on, G.
Paving the way for content creation.
Don't be humble.
And all of that.
Speak.
You know what I'm saying? Man's the goal, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Yeah.
Speak on it, please.
But like through that journey and whatnot, there's still things that you want to acquire and whatnot. And when you don't, it's a blow to the brain and whatnot and all of that. But I just had to just keep on going. And yeah, man, I can't lie. I give all the praise to God because I feel like without Him, I don't know how I would have been able to navigate this and do all the things I'm doing. But yeah, man.
I was gonna say, do you think having a
I was gonna say,
when was you going to talk about me?
Yeah, no, because I was gonna bring
We're
that.
getting there, but we wanted to just
We need to.
let me bring it in nicely.
Okay,
You know,
yeah,
the
exactly.
platform you did.
There you go.
A wise man once said, behind every successful man is an even more successful, strong woman.
Like, yeah, me, nice your tongue.
The spine.
Spinal.
100%. And like I said, like especially when it like comes to my career and all of that, she was there beforehand.
She was.
And whatnot, do you know what I mean? She's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? So we've
Don't cry. Hey, tissue.
through everything, she's always been there. Do you know what I'm saying? Even like before I started doing Don't Jealous Me and whatnot, I don't know whether you guys know what I was doing before that. I was a nurse.
No.
Yeah, fam. Mine was a nurse, fam.
Is he?
Yeah.
No
way.
A nurse.
Like
mental health nurse.
Oh.
Like putting, like looking at catheters inside guys' penises.
No way.
Like changing
and diapers and all
diapers.
of
That day that I changed diapers, I said, I can't, this is the day.
This is not
This
me.
is the day. This is not me.
I hid in the toilet that day, I remember. And I must have called Yemi. I was like, babes, I can't. I respect nurses, but
No,
this is not for me.
This is not for
sense
me.
has overpassed.
All different type of sense, bro. I said, no, I can't do this. And I remember her saying that, look, you just gotta just pray. You gotta just pray and whatnot. So we did a serious prayer and whatnot. Even when I got back, I did a serious prayer. No word of a lie. 3 days later, that's when the first video I did came out. My boy was recording me. The video went viral.
I remember that.
You know what I mean? So obviously, testament, she's part of the journey and whatnot. But for sure, like I feel like when you have that, like the Bible also says, it's not good for man to be alone and whatnot. And I feel like when you have a person with you and whatnot that you can navigate together, and you have that understanding as well, like you'll go far. Wow, you'll go far for sure.
And you done it at a time when it wasn't cool to be African.
Bro,
as well.
by the way,
remember
At the time,
I was
no,
still-
you're right.
like,
I was
it wasn't
still
cool to be
Tyrone.
African then.
That was
Yeah,
my
you
name
see?
then.
Well,
You know, back then everyone wanted to be Jamaican.
So you're
Delroy.
Delroy. Who is Delroy? Delroy.
You're right. You made it. You actually started that little trend of it's actually cool to speak with your accent. You know what I mean? And be African.
Yeah, man. It's the scene's in a beautiful place at the moment, and I'm just happy to be part of that foundation.
Shout out Amaka, Andrea, and Obi. They're steady working, so we ballin' like Kobe.